If you call an order into a dark store and there are no customers to hear it, you better believe it still adds up to big money. Nearly 6.5 trillion in big money. That is according to industry estimates of what e-commerce sales will reach by 2023. Online grocery shopping is booming now more than ever, and many believe it is here for the long haul. In 2020, online grocery shopping made retailers over $90 billion in sales in the US alone, more than $30 billion up from previous years. The exact numbers show that online shopping could make up 11.2% of all grocery sales in the US by 2023. Welcome to Food Verge. Today, we will be talking about the e-commerce future for grocery shopping and how it's already been revolutionized in ways no one could have imagined just a few short years ago. Many retailers now have to meet increased demand for online delivery. They have to fundamentally change how their business works. They'll do this by expanding their omni-channel capabilities for online ordering and refining their storage and distribution processes. Now, there's a new challenge. How can these grocers still provide great experiences all the way to the customer's doorstep? It all comes down to delivery and dark stores. What is a dark store? Also known as a micro-fulfillment center, a dark store is a location dedicated to rapid online order fulfillment. This is a small local store made for the sole purpose of online order fulfillment. Like any other conventional grocery store, the dark store has aisles with shelving and racks for groceries. What they don't have, though, is customers walking through and picking their own food. Instead, dark store employees pick and pack the items immediately when an order comes in. Either the order is shipped directly to the customer's address or to some other convenient collection point specified by the customer. In Brooklyn, Whole Foods opened up a location in 2020 with the sole purpose of helping fulfill the online orders coming in. It was the first purpose-built online-only store for the company, has longer aisles, no hot food or salad bars, and is solely used to pack online orders. Amazon, which owns Whole Foods, reported that in the second quarter of 2020, its grocery sales tripled for the second quarter of 2020. However, unlike this Whole Foods store, not all dark stores facilities need to be purpose-built. Some chains, such as Stop & Shop and Hy-Vee in Iowa, have been experimenting with turning stores dark, and a Walmart in New Hampshire. Some older shopping malls are also being converted into similar fulfillment centers. This trend is affecting all manner of retail spaces, not just grocery shopping, but we see significant changes coming to the restaurant and its delivery systems. Major chains like Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, and others have begun to introduce ghost kitchens that operate expressly to serve delivery orders. With this information, we can already see the far-reaching advances these dark stores will continue to have. The typical grocery store can only handle so many customers. Introducing stores made to alleviate some of this burden will allow these grocery stores to operate concurrently with an increasingly digital space of e-commerce and traditional shopping. Dark stores can accommodate a more extensive selection of around 16,000 items, including chilled and frozen, using store equipment or walk-in coolers, which will improve pickup speeds to about 200 units per hour. Unlike warerooms, larger dark stores will have the ability to use loading docks and accommodate the higher inbound and outbound volume. This means the food will be picked faster with greater accuracy and less minor issues. Still, they'll be able to handle the ever-increasing demand. The pandemic is not the only thing to consider when it comes to the boost in e-commerce, as trends have long since been shifting in its favor. However, in-person shopping and the drop-off of closures and social distancing causing locations to lose their foot traffic may have only accelerated it. Still, even as people return, online grocery shopping has remained a considerable part of the business model. A bright future starts with dark stores. Even going into 2020, online grocery has seen a growth of 18.2%, close to $19.89 billion in sales. In the wake of e-commerce adopting as the first option for many, micro-fulfillment centers are considered part of the bigger future. Consumers are shopping differently now more than ever. If people can purchase all of their favorite goods, fresh and non-perishable alike, many will likely continue to feel more confident online over time. In late 2021, online grocer and technology firm Farmstead announced its partnership with national real estate companies and multiple national last-mile delivery services to create the first end-to-end same-day e-commerce operations for grocers, Farmstead's Grocery OS. The solution will include everything a retailer or grocer needs to get a dark store delivery operation in just 2 weeks. This bridges the gap and helps retailers push themselves into this space with little to no high markups or fees. This system is said to help grocers improve efficiency, eliminate costs, and make money without passing their costs down to the customers. In the wake of coronavirus shutdowns, many food distributors that serve the restaurant sector saw much of their sales evaporate nearly overnight. There was less volume to move, and some of these more prominent food distributors have shifted and partnered with grocery wholesalers. They're able to leverage their own large refrigerated spaces to benefit retailers and the overall supply chain. Online grocery shopping will continue to expand and grow, especially as customers increasingly value and demand convenience. As a result, omnichannel will be the only way forward for retail. Grocery champions of the omnichannel future will be those who orchestrate and profit optimize their supply chain with AI-powered advanced analytic solutions today and tomorrow. As everyone is trying to adapt, we'll continue to see more and more retailers like Whole Foods turning their stores into fulfillment centers to help meet the constantly growing e-commerce need. Whether opening new dark stores or converting older facilities into them down the line, the e-commerce space has forced retailers to grow from their old-fashioned way. That's going to be all for today. Have you ever seen one of these dark stores? Do you enjoy the convenience of online shopping? Or do you prefer the traditional brick-and-mortar shopping experience? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, especially if you have a fresh perspective on the topic. If you liked today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, and turn on post notifications to make sure you don't miss out on any other videos and deep dives just like this. This has been Food Verge, and I will see you next time.